3, probably one of my best ones here is day 3. I absolutely love day 3. You're not going to like it. We're talking numbers again, but that's what systems are. We're tracking and we're selling and we're tracking numbers. So this day 3 is probably one of the most uncomfortable parts of this 5-day challenge to kickstarting your systems. I'm not going to lie. You're going to feel a little fidgety. You're going to feel a little discomfort, but sometimes we need to make ourselves uncomfortable enough to get unstuck and move forward. So this is super important. If you're just tuning in for the first time, my name is Becky. I'm with Win in Life and Business. I've been a business strategist for over 27 years, helping small businesses grow and meet their needs to be a 6-figure income producing business. I love helping small businesses thrive, succeed, and high five each other when we do it. Alrighty, so today we're talking about selling. Now I kind of gave you a little hint that we were going to be talking about this yesterday when I said it's really important to know your numbers and where you are. So if you read today's 5-day challenge for day 3, I talked about running a race, right? I talked about me being 5'2" and my friend Sabrina being incredibly taller than me. So it doesn't matter if we're both in the same shape. She's going to get to the finish line before me because her legs are longer. So can I compare myself to my friend Sabrina? Well, I can, but you know what? That's just going to beat myself up. I can't compare myself to Sabrina. And if we decide to run together, she's got to slow down for me or I got to speed up for her because her stride length is different than mine. We are not the same height. Now, I love her to pieces. We're not the same height. Short girl problems, all right? So that means I need to either take more steps or run faster to stay even with her. Make sense? Okay, so that's what we're talking about today is we're tracking our numbers. We're tracking how we need to get to where we want to be to meet our goals from day 1 when we talked about our personal goals and our self-improvement goals, all right? So whether you're tracking your fitness or whether you're tracking your business, this all pertains. So let's talk about this. What is your average sale per client? All right. Let's talk about business selling and how we need to stop comparing ourselves to other people. What is your average sale per client? Now, are you watching a lot of podcasts out there, or listening to podcasts out there, watching a lot of videos and YouTube videos where people are saying that they're selling this and they're selling that and their average is $1,000 a day, and maybe that's your average week and not your average day? Well, it's okay to strive for that and to listen to those positive affirmations and listen to that training to get there. Don't compare yourselves. That's where we start to beat ourselves up. We're like, oh, Susie can do $1,000 a day and I can't even do $1,000 a week. Now you're starting to sink back into that puddle of funk. Stop it. Stop it. That's what's happening. You're sinking into that puddle of funk and I don't want you to be there. You don't want to be there. Boom, boom, boom. Stop thinking that way. Instead say, okay, I can't run the same race as Susie because her sales are already there. How can I increase my sales? What do I need to change? Or let's just run my race. So let's focus on running your race right now. Let's talk about your average sales per client. All right, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100, maybe it's 1,000. What would you like your average sale per client to be? And listen, there's no wrong or right answer. It's what you feel. And you may fill this form out right now, and in 6 months, change it. In a year, change it again. This is perfect to challenge yourself to do a 5-day challenge every 6 months. Do it again and again and again and again because that's when you're going to see growth. All right, number 3, how can you make these numbers match? So this is my average sale per client. This is what I want my average sale per client. How can you make these numbers match? And if you already have these number matching, congratulations. I'm super excited because you are right where you need to be. If you're not there, you're close, don't give up. Let's move on to income. All right. I'm taking a deep breath because this is a huge soapbox of mine. Huge. I've seen hundreds of businesses broken, close, stop, go out of business because of this. This is super important. Super important. This is where you're going to feel a little edgy and uncomfortable, maybe ticked off at me. So I hope you come back to day 4. But we're going to talk about money. Ugh. Ugh. Right? Nobody wants to talk about money, but we're going to talk about money here. Although it is so tempting to pay yourself after each sale, stop it. Stop it. We need to take our businesses seriously, and we need to pay ourselves weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You need to take this business seriously as a business. There isn't a single person that is commission driven out there that I know that works for another company that gets paid after each sale. Nope. They either get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. That's it. And so if you need to teach yourself how to budget better, I got a class for that. But you need to take your paychecks weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. That also means you need to have a separate checking account. If you do not have a separate checking account for your business and your personal life, you need to do that now, like yesterday, okay? That needs to be separate. Uncle Sam likes it separate for taxes. You need to separate it too for your business. The reason why you want to do this is because just because I sell $100 doesn't mean, and I say I sell $100 and I make 50% commission, that doesn't mean I make $50. You see, you're not allocating your expenses into that. So if you sell $100 and just automatically pocket 50 and the other 50 you put towards your business, well, now you're bankrupting your business. Because here's why. You haven't subtracted your marketing. You haven't subtracted the cost of the goods, the samples, the demonstration, your website costs, your business card costs, your phone bill costs, to your gas costs to get there, your postage costs to deliver it. You guys, there's a lot of expenses that need to be factored into that. So for example, if I'm selling $100 and I'm making a 50% profit, I'm really only should allocate 40% of my profit. So I should only put $40 into my back pocket. That other $10 is going to my website, going to my business cards, going to the cost of the goods, going to taxes, going to shipping, going to the demonstration for it, going to social media, marketing, etc. All of that. And if you don't take it out right away, what's going to happen is when that website comes due, now you're taking it out of your personal account. When the phone bill comes due, now you're taking it out of your personal account. Do you want to keep doing it that way? Because it seems like a struggle to me. Instead, I take it all out and then I pay myself. Love it. Okay. Let's talk about your numbers and your paycheck. Are you not sure what you need to be taking? You know what? If you're not sure if your numbers are accurate, then call me. I'd be happy to help you with your profit and loss margins and really focus on that. Listen, you guys, I teach a course how to take a profit within your first year of business. So even if you've been in business for 27 years like me, you can learn how to take a profit and get out of debt in 1 year's time. I was able to dwindle down all my debt. I had $27,000 worth of credit card debt, and I can tell you right now, big goose egg. Love it. So the only debt we have is our home. And that is super important that you are living a debt-free, worry-free life and you're allocating your funds appropriately. Okay. Now, also might hit another nerve for you direct sales companies or multi-level marketing companies. Listen up. Do you feel like you are not taking a paycheck because you are investing and purchasing more in products to keep on hand? Be careful how much you're doing that, and here's the reason why. Sometimes we're so concerned about ranking up in our companies that we end up bankrupting our business or even our personal life. It's super important that you're not trying to buy out the store to rank up. You know, a lot of times we are paying our company and our wholesaler more than we're depositing into our own bank account. And that's super important that you're not doing that. You came into this business to make money, not to spend it. Same thing goes if I were to work part-time at Kohl's. You know what? It's statistically proven that 73% of your paycheck goes to the retail business you work in. Yikes. Think about that. 73% of your paycheck, you're turning back around to your employer. Doesn't sound very fun, does it? So be very vigilant in that when you are who you're working for and who you're paying, because the person you're paying is you. All right. So let's track our income here. What is your weekly goal? Remember, we talked about that yesterday. So this should be just real easy to take that right there and transfer that number right here. Now I want you to create a form to track your weekly goal progress. All right. So you're tracking how much you're selling on a day basis. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you work Saturday and if you work Sunday, what are you selling? Now track that. And if you want this created for you, we've got this all created for you. We've got folders that we have created. It's book, sell, recruit. Everything is all right there, or book, sell, and social media. We've got it all planned out for you, and we've got them for a year. So you can get them from us or you can make it yourself. You choose. I'm always about keeping it simple. You get to choose how you want to track that. But let me tell you, winners track. So it's super important to track those weekly goals and your weekly progress. All right, you guys, that's what I've got for day 3. I know it's uncomfortable. I know you might have to watch this video again because I talk fast and I apologize, but I'm super passionate about what I do. And I will see you tomorrow at day 4.